How to use AI to get wholesaling deals for free. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you actually how to use AI to get wholesaling deals. Inbound leads, outbound leads. Really, if you got no money right now and you wanna get wholesaling real estate deals with the power of AI, what I'm gonna show you behind my computer, you're actually gonna watch me use AI to get wholesaling real estate deals. You don't need any money or any experience to get started doing this. And really what I want to do is for you to look over my shoulder of using AI to get wholesaling deals. Maybe you think AI is this weird, crazy thing and it's something for the new people to do. But if you're watching this right now, you just got to copy and paste certain things and you're going to get wholesaling real estate deals. AI is going to be a tool you can use this year to get more wholesaling deals. And the truth is either you use this to your advantage or somebody else in your competition is going to use it and then they're going to get rich doing it. Now, I'm not going to give my full 2-3 hour breakdown of AI for wholesaling real estate. If you do want to do that and see the entire presentation breakdown, just go to my free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com. But let's get behind the computer and let's just start finding wholesaling deals. Okay, so I got the computer popped up right here, and what the two websites I'm going to go towards to get these AI wholesaling deals are going to be number one, ChatGPT. So just search ChatGPT on Google, and also I'm going to use something called Bard.ai or Bard AI. So all I have to do is just go to bard.google.com or just go to openai.com/chat, and you'll get inside of these platforms. What I'm going to do specifically is use AI to create letters for finding government leads, SMS text blasting scripts. We're actually going to use it to get digital bandit signs I'm going to show you, and some other really cool features. So let's use ChatGPT really quick and let's get into it. So right here, I am in ChatGPT, and as you can see here, it's pretty much a blank slate. What I'm going to do is try to pull a code violation list. Now, ChatGPT is not going to give me a list of code violations. It's just going to help me pull it. So code violations, remember, is a list you can get straight from the government. And unfortunately, I can't just give them a text like, hey, give me those code violations. I have to write a letter. I have to go in person. I have to call to request it. But pretty much the fastest, easiest way for anyone is just to write an email. And it might take you 15-20 minutes to composite the perfect email. So I have a great template in freewholesaling.com I use for ChatGPT to get the email written. And really what I'm gonna do is just copy and paste it right here. Now remember, freewholesaling.com is how I got this. I'm just gonna paste it in here. It's really simple. Write up an email to request all open code violations for the past 30 days in Harris County, Texas. Wrote it from a person named Zach Ginn. Now I'm gonna press enter. And what it's gonna do is kind of basically create an email template I can copy and paste in there. I'm just gonna read it really through here, and it looks good. The only thing I would remove is this. If there's any fees associated with this request, please inform me. I don't want to say I'm going to cover that expense because, I mean, what's the point of doing that? You don't want to really insinuate that. So the only thing I'm going to do is get rid of that and then just keep all the rest, copy and paste it, and then boom, bring it in there. It's a great way to do it. We also have really good spreadsheets and templates in freewholesaling.com to use for, let's say, example, the tax delinquency list. So I'm just going to paste another example we got in here. Let's do 2023. That's the previous year. You know, now write the same email, but make it requesting a list of all properties that are behind and haven't paid their property taxes for 2023 from the Jackson County, Missouri Assessment Office to the director. And all I'm going to do is just click that. And what's going to do is create the subject line, all these things. And the point of this, you know, why this is going is it's going to have you send more emails out. You know, the average person, maybe they can send 5 or 6 of those emails out a day. Well, with the power of ChatGPT that's writing the emails for you, you can send 30 or 40 of these. And the more lists we pull, the more lists we get out here, the more wholesaling deals we can get to ourselves because we're getting more leads we can market to. And reading it up here looks really good. It's pretty simple and kind of the same template. Again, we're gonna get rid of this fees associated. If I really want to be lazy, I can just say remove the part that says, and then I'm just gonna get a quote and then do that and just say remove the part where it says if there's any fees, and it'll do it for us. I mean, if I want to be lazier for it, but yeah, I mean, you can do it like there. The cool part is when you create like a little string right here, see it right here, it kind of learns your style a little better and it works out really well. So that's basically how you find government lists. Now in freewholesaling.com, we have templates for code violations, water shutoffs, tax delinquencies, fire damage properties, and probates. There's other templates in there too, but really that's just kind of roughly what we got for it. It's not that complicated. It's pretty simple, but that's really what I like to do on here. And then with ChatGPT too, you know, what you got to understand is ChatGPT works in a lot of great scenarios for wholesaling, but Bard AI works better on other ones, and then ChatGPT is better for other things. When it comes to writing emails, texting templates, writing a letter out to a cash buyer or anything like that, or any ad copy type thing, I would recommend you use ChatGPT. Now for Bard AI, it's going to be better for things that we have to to look up someone's info. So for example, if I want to find the website for the clerk of the court for a county, Bard AI is going to be way better than ChatGPT. But the next thing here, we're going to create some scripts for SMS text blasting. Everybody knows I love SMS text blasting. And whenever I use a service like smszach.com, I like to preload them with a bunch of great templates and scripts. Even though smszach.com does help us a lot with everything, I still like to use AI on top of it just so I have the unfair advantage with my competition. Even if they're texting for free, this is great too. So what I'm going to do is just go back to freewholesaling.com, and in freewholesaling.com we have really good text blasting scripts, and we got text scripts with the address, without the address, whatever really you decide you want to do. But all I'm going to do is just copy and paste it in here, write 10 SMS text blasting messages saying that me and my partner are looking to buy 2 more houses for cash in the X area, and I stumbled upon the house and I'm seeing if they want to sell it for cash. I click that in there and it's just going to create 10 templates really quick, and they're pretty good. Now the one thing you should do, and this is kind of what I'm trying to teach you for AI, is some of these are a little too long. Some of these are not long enough. So what I can do right here is, I see the 10 here, they're pretty good, but what I want to do instead is just make them a little shorter and get rid of some of those keywords that might not work well. So for example, I might write here, please don't mention cash offer for these. And what it's going to do is generate it, but it won't talk about cash offers, because with SMS text blasting, if I'm doing it with a paid service, the cash offer thing ain't going to work well with the delivery rates. Now if you use it like Google Voice from a personal cell, sure, it's good to go, but it's got rid of the cash offer. Looks good here, looks decent. Sometimes I might want to write like something a little different too on this, because I'm very creative with the way I look at it. So one thing I'm going to write here is make 10 more variations, but write it so I can write it for the goal of just getting a reply back. I know that sounds stupid, but what it's going to do is just use more variations, and it's going to be a little more interesting with it, right? Hello neighbor, that's great. We're looking for homes in your neighborhood. Thought about selling. Somebody else knows. Please reply and talk. Feel free to respond. Not bad. You know, I mean, you got to get creative with this, right? ChatGPT and AI, the one thing I need you to understand here, it's only as good as the person writing in the input for the AI. So if the questions you ask are terrible, the results are going to be terrible. It's only as good as what you input. So you want to put really good variations, scripts, and prompts for ChatGPT here. On top of this too, you can actually go in here and write cash buyer text scripts. So if you're looking to find cash buyers or cash sales, you can write something here. We have in freewholesaling.com, you know, make 5 SMS text blasting scripts mentioning that I just bought a house for cash and that I'm a wholesaler, looking to wholesale some more deals, and ask if they're interested in buying any more houses for cash right now. And what's going to do is just create some SMS text blasting scripts for cash buyers. Looks good, not terrible. You know, I'd probably change a couple things on there. One thing I like to do is just put my text blasting scripts that I actually use and say, use an example like these, or make 10 better variations of this. And that works really well too. Next here is digital bandit signs. You can actually get wholesaling deals by doing what we call digital bandit signs. These are basically ads you can post on Craigslist and Facebook groups to get motivated sellers to actually want to send you wholesaling deals. And we like posting them on Craigslist and getting great results from them. So going back here to freewholesaling.com, I just post some templates we have for digital bandit signs, and it's going to be able to create variations that we can just copy and paste in Craigslist consistently every single day. And we're going to get inbound leads coming into us from Craigslist and Facebook groups and get a lot of great wholesaling deals. Remember, this type of method, the digital bandit sign method, most people will charge you 3, 4, 5 grand just to learn it, that we teach for free inside of freewholesaling.com. That's why you got to sign up for freewholesaling.com. So I go here, I post a Craigslist template, you know, make a Craigslist advertisement that's advertising me and my partner want to buy 2 more houses for cash this month in this area code. Mention that we close in as little as 14 days, no games, no closing costs to you, and a quick cash sale. Looks pretty good here. What I'll do is just, you know, I'll just copy it, I'll paste it, I'll throw it out there in Craigslist, and it looks really good. I can add something like, you know, add emojis to this, and sometimes emojis get better results. And so one thing right there, it does look a lot better. So that's one really big tip I want to give to everyone here. Use emojis. Emoji is going to get you a lot of great results for this, and they actually get a better response rate. Do you see how it just pops a lot better? So make sure you use emojis with it, or just ask the AI to write the emojis. And it kind of looks, what example looks good, like the no games with the red circle X. That looks beautiful. I love doing that. You can use this for Facebook groups and everything like that. Remember, freewholesaling.com, you can really dive into it really deep. But what I want to do is just kind of go over to Bard AI and actually show you how to use Bard AI too. So now we're in Bard AI, and what we're going to use for Bard AI is just a couple things. You know, Bard AI is really good for finding the government agencies and actually finding good data inside of markets. So let's kind of use an example. I want to find out what areas I should be trying for dollars, reverse trying for dollars, or what areas in a new virtual wholesaling market are actually going to be good for wholesaling. What I can do is just put some of our templates. We have Bard AI templates inside of freewholesaling.com. I'm just going to copy and paste a couple of them just to show you the examples of how to do it here. So if I want to find a good wholesaling deal, right, and I want to avoid a market with really high crime rates, or like I want to wholesale here, but I want to know what areas to avoid. Let's say, example, I'm doing Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm going to say, what zip code has the highest crime rate in Fort Wayne, Indiana? And it's just going to pop up some areas that I should probably avoid for wholesaling in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And we're going to let it think for a second here. It's going to tell me avoid this one, don't avoid this one. And it's going to tell me what areas the police department has the most crime going in. It'll tell me which ones have a lot of thefts, burglaries. And these are probably areas that are not good for wholesaling. Now, if I want to dive a little deeper in here, I'm going to put a template like this we have in freewholesaling.com, which is like what zip code has the lowest crime rate relative to price in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And what's going to do here is just show me what zip codes have low crime rates, but also really cheap houses. This is the special part in wholesaling real estate where there's low crime, which is really good for buyers, but also really cheap deals, which you can get for really good contract prices. And what's using here is the power of Google. It's adding some maps, some crime rates to really figure this out. It's a lot of data it's compiling right now. And saying that the 46807 zip code has the lowest crime rate. So basically the southwest part of the city. And it's saying with a median home price of 200,000, which is lower than the average, this is probably a good area for me to wholesale. It's showing me some other areas here by the university and stuff and great options. So this kind of helps you find where I should wholesale, where I should not wholesale. Remember, asking your cash buyers is probably gonna be your best bet. But again, you starting out, it's gonna be a great one. Another good example is like, what's the phone number for code enforcement in Dayton, Ohio? If I wanna pull the code violation list and I wanna figure out where it is, because Bard AI is connected to the internet, they're gonna give me the phone number really well. And what I always wanna do is just verify it. So I'm just gonna copy it right here and just paste it and see. And it does pop up that as the Dayton Housing Inspection. From there, I can find other government agencies and really start compiling lists and getting wholesaling deals with the power of AI. What you need to understand here is AI is a tool. It's not going to do everything for you. It's not going to be the thing that's going to do the work. It's just something to help. For example, you can shovel with your hands and that's fine. You can dig a hole doing that, or you can use a shovel. Just because you have a shovel doesn't mean you can dig 5 feet in the ground without working at all. It's going to make the work a lot easier, but you still got to go out here and put the effort. It's a tool, not a worker. So if you want to use AI and actually start getting wholesaling deals, I do recommend you go to freewholesaling.com, my free wholesaling course, to really learn and dive deep into the entire wholesaling process. And if you got any value from this video, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, comment below what other AI prompts you'd like to use, and I'll see you on the next video. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.